Z-Man Booze. We're a little sad today. We lost a good friend the day after Christmas to ALS, or some of you may know as Lou Gehrig's disease. And he was just the nicest old fellow you could ever meet. And so we sad about that. But 2 days after Christmas, the day after he passed away, I went down to the liquor store, and lo and behold, they happened to get in a bottle of this here Parker's Heritage Collection, and this is the 7th offering from Heaven Hill Springs Distillery. And each year, Parker Beam, who's the master distiller at Heaven Hills, he picks a special bottling and does them in all different styles. At least he has the other 6 years, and this year is no different. This is a single barrel bottle of a 10-year-old bourbon, and it comes from the rick house that he likes the best. So he took 100 barrels and created all these bottles. But the story goes even a little deeper than that. You see, Parker was diagnosed also with ALS earlier this year, and they decided that with this bottling they would donate $20 from every bottle to the ALS Association. They have a foundation there, and they're going to raise about $250,000 to help fight against the disease. So that's a really nice thing there. And I felt, what better way to pay tribute to our friend and also to Parker than to get into this here bottle. So y'all have heard of Heaven Hill before. You know Evan Williams. That's a big one that they put out, and many other brands as well. But this is kind of limited, and each year when it comes out, everybody gets excited about it. So let's see what it's all about. First of all, the color's beautiful. It's got a nice golden hue to it. It's got decent color for the age, so it's picked up a lot of that nice coloration from the barrel, and so it's just real nice looking in the glass. Now let's nose it up and see what we find here. Now, I've had it open for about 5 minutes, so I'm getting oak, definitely oak, but really more so than that, I'm getting a lot of vanilla, a lot of toffee tones and caramel tones, and some fruit notes, and even I think something like a little bit of an apple, maybe like a green apple, a little bit in there. It's so complex. It's got so much stuff going on. A little bit of anise in the background. Boy, it's just beautiful. I can't stop smelling it, so good. And this is before we even taste it. Yeah, this is one to ponder over here. So let's give it a little taste and see what we think. Boy, this here is something special, I do believe. Really do. And it's leaving me a little speechless right now. What I like most about it, you know, I ain't real big about giving a number for a score. I don't like saying this is a 93 out of 100 or whatever. I don't give it an A, B, C, D. I don't give it a 4 stars, 3 stars. I don't do any of that. What I try to do is just tell you what I think about it. And generally, as a general rule here, I don't even review stuff that I really don't like most of the time. So in any event, what's so good about this bourbon is that there's so much going on. It's so complex, but the mouthfeel, like slightly oily, just really coats the palate very nicely. And you don't get that with a lot of bourbons. So for that right there alone, that makes this 10-year-old something really special. But the nose, and I'm getting a little fruit here now too, maybe like a cherry note. It's just so wonderful and so well composed. Let's take another little sip. You get that oak. You definitely get the oak, but here's what you don't get. You're not getting a lot of resinous notes. You pick up a little of the barrel char, but you're not getting like a mouthful of acetone or anything where it's overly oaked and been sitting in the barrel too long. So I think for a 10-year, and 10 years will impart a lot of oak flavor into a bourbon. So I think what they've done really masterfully, or what Parker's done rather, is he's gone up into rickhouses, he's picked the best barrels, and he grabbed 100 of them, and he decided to do this here single barrel offering. Now, also interestingly, and I read about this online, that Parker likes 96 proof, so he feels that that's probably the optimal proof for mouthfeel, and that's what he likes. And I have to say that the weight of the spirit in the mouth, it's not overly alcoholic, but it's got enough to keep you interested, and it just helps to prolong the finish. It doesn't, the alcohol's not so strong that it actually blocks a lot of the flavors. You can pick up the cinnamon tones toward the end there. I'm getting a few of them in the back note. So all I can say is this is one hell of a bottle here from Heaven Hill, and I'm still sad about losing my friend, but on a good note, you know, life's tough sometime, and whenever we can toast someone, we like to do that and remember the good times. So on that note, bye you all.